MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Reds and their Ohio rivals to the north, the Cleveland Indians. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ball game.
Carlos Carrasco gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, one of the great shortstops in the game, especially when you're talking about athleticism, Francisco Lindor. What he does just amazes every time out. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 106.
And he lays off for ball one.
And even just 2 pitches into our afternoon, already we're getting the sense that he's going to call a pretty tight strike zone.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's a tough way to start a ball game on the mound. He makes a good pitch, gets himself a ground ball, but it's in a spot where they can't make a play on it.
Number 75 stands in for the first time. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look. That pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Scott Schebler, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Batting fifth, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up, 2-0 Cincinnati. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, what do they need to do to get a win in this one?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time.
Scott Feldman, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Now that we have a chance, we'll give you a look at how the Reds align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Joey Votto is recognized as a great, actually an elite offensive player, but he's one of the better defensive first basemen as well. He's won a Gold Glove. He's got quick reflexes, soft hands. And most important, he does not make mental mistakes out.
Michael Brantley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
This is what you got to do right here. Your guy just gave up the lead. You're down by 2 now. Make something happen here leading off the inning. He does exactly that as he gets into second with a leadoff double.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Matt, Darryl, he can have that moving strike zone at times. He calls a pretty good game overall, but I know people aren't always sure what he likes.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here it is. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Yeah, he might have thought about going to third for just a split second there. But with nobody out, I think the smart decision was to go ahead and take that out at first base. And that's exactly what he did.
Edwin Encarnacion makes his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man at third with one down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, better off he's going to be.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Schebler on the move. And that's the third out. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Ryan Rayburn makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I tell you what, it's tough to try and outthink this guy out there. Seems like whatever pitch he throws, you're stuck looking for something else.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Set to deal on 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rayburn is retired, and there's 1 away.
Right fielder.
Number 33 settles into the box for his first chance. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Bases are empty, one man out. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Batting 8, shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High pop-up. Ramirez just to the left of the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit out towards second. Herrera from shallow right. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6, right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Feldman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a two-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. high in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Dilson Herrera steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you've got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out.
And after giving up those 2 first inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
Number 75 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're up 2-0. Number 30 digs in here for his first appearance.
Center fielder.
Feldman steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. Herrera gloves it on to first, and Feldman's on a roll now, 2 away.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. Trevor Bauer will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 47, Trevor Bauer.
Joey Votto is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Into the box now, Scott Schebler. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Ball
2-1. Bauer sets his sights. Here it is on 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Number 25 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 25.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Devin Mesoraco is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is right there, one down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right there for strike one.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Tapped out in front of home. Mesoraco has it in time to first, and there are two away.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Miller is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring. Ryan Rayburn comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Brantley going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but Not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Number 33 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Liner toward right center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, what a great play there in right center field. You know, he may have taken up a little sod on that play, too, because he pretty much stuck the landing. But he's able to make that play, and he looks like he's okay as well.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Reds out in front, 2-0. Blake Wood will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Reds, number 36, Blake Wood.
Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off, 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Grounded to short. Cozart has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Jose Ramirez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Into the box, number 30, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Zach McAllister will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Zach McAllister.
Dilson Herrera steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's retired 1 away.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Billy Hamilton steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
75.
Number 75 steps in now. And that's in there for a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're on top 2-0. Number 40 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 40.
Leading off the inning, Roberto Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schebler is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Line softly out toward left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Edwin Encarnacion will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, You better be careful.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Here's the 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And, in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Yeah, I think this was going to be a stolen base anyway. But you can see here in show motion, he looks like he's caught off guard behind the plate to begin with. And then he sort of fumbles the exchange from glove to hand. And at that point, just forget about it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Andrew Miller is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Joey Votto will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Adam Duvall is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Adam Duvall.
And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Smoked on the ground, left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Scott Schebler will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Arismendi Alcantara will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Arismendi Alcantara.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
Devin Mesoraco will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Stuart Turner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and one gone in the inning. In there at the knees, strike one.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And that misses 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Ryan Rayburn will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave one. They're up 2-0. Adam Duvall will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
Arismendi Alcantara will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Stuart Turner will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Andrew McKirahan will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Brandon Geyer is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Desmond Jennings is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 27, Desmond Jennings.
Eugenio Suarez will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Third base, number 7.
Aquino is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 66.
Jose Peraza is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now playing shortstop, number 9, Jose.
Number 49 is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 49.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Push to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
And here you go one more time. Let's slow this down and watch it again from short right field. Look at how he spins, loses sight of his target at first base, but he lets it go anyway, and he throws a perfect strike to get his man.
Yan Gomes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Abraham Almonte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Almonte.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Jose Ramirez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians leave one. They're down 2-0. Brandon Geyer will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 6.
Yan Gomes will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
Gomes.
Abraham Almonte will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Brian Shaw will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Aquino will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Jose Peraza ready to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And guys, I think the heavy stuff has arrived. This has got to be as hard as we've seen all afternoon.
The 1-0 delivery. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. One out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Stepping in now, number 49, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley on the move. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, 2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Number 30 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Drew Storen is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Drew Storen.
Number 30 will dig in now, just hoping to put one in play. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts so far. Number 80 is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Yeah, the last thing he wants is that dreaded hat trick. So we'll see if he can make something happen this time.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swinging a hard liner to short. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
Boy, late on in a close game, that's where a pitcher really needs to be able to rely on his defense. And they bail him out here because that ball was a rocket shot. And that's just a super play out there to lay himself out and take away that hit.
In now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Michael Brantley will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Storen comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
You can see where the third baseman set up here to start the play. He's well off the line with the left-handed hitter up there, so he has no shot at knocking this ball down as it heads to the corner for what will turn out to be a stand-up double.
Francisco Lindor will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Looking to keep the shutout intact. Here it comes. Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. Dan Otero will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Desmond Jennings, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
He's having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning, and it's a long road back from 3-0.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Left side. Ramirez takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Eugenio Suarez will get his first opportunity now. From the stretch. Drilled to first. Geyer fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Now batting, number 80.
Number 80 stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Reds lead it 2-0. Tony Cingrani will come on now trying to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Tony Cingrani.
Edwin Encarnacion will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Shot toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Brandon Geyer stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Nobody out, runner on first. Down the first baseline. He's got it. A step on the bag for one. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Grounded to third. Suarez is there. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Abraham Almonte.
Abraham Almonte makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that just about does it For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 2-0. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.